Good morning, everyone. It is Emily, and I am back with another cash stuffing video. So I do realize that this is a little bit of a different setup with the window behind the table, but all my day ones and my subscribers know that I was in the process of moving to a temporary unit so that my apartment could be renovated. So that's taking place. I am now in a 3-bedroom apartment townhouse instead of a 2-bedroom townhouse. So this complete kitchen wall setup is different. There's extra window in here, so I do realize that the lighting might be a little bit off, but just please bear with me for the next 2 months with my cash stuffing and my videos. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. For all my newbies, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a brief introduction. My name is Emily. I am a low-income budgeter and cash stuffing here on YouTube. I'm 39 years old. I have one child that is 11-year-old girl, and I work for the state of South Carolina for the school district as a custodian. So everything that I do on this channel is on a low income. Okay? So I know I haven't talked about this in a while. I made last year, I'm going to talk about my income really fast before I get started. So I made last year, I recently done my taxes. I made $32,000 last year. So you can do the breakdown of that, but I'm going to just tell you I make $15.06 an hour. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of cash budgeters here on YouTube they don't do a budget breakdown of where all their money is going. They just stuff their envelopes with what they have to stuff with. They don't talk about what their monthly income is, and they don't talk about what their yearly income is. It's only a small amount of us low income earners that actually talk about what we make. And that is Tawanda from Live, Laugh, Love, me, and it's Dana from Day Budgets. We are the only 3 low income earners that actually disclose what we actually make. So for any of the new and upcoming smaller YouTube budgeters, it will be really, really good for y'all to do a budget breakdown or disclose about how much money you make, because sometimes that can be helpful for people that make low amounts of money to be able to see how to manage their money on a low income. I see a lot of channels advertising low income, but their cash stuffings be really, really high. So and everybody has their own definition of low income. But this here is a true low income channel, because my only income that I have currently is my paycheck. And like I said, I made $32,000 last year. I had a little bit of bonus included in that. I had a little bit of overtime included in that. But overall, y'all, I made $15.06 an hour. Okay, so that's what this is here. All right, let's talk about some other things at the end of the video. I'm going to go ahead and start the cash stuffing part. Then we'll talk about this. We'll get into why these nails look like this. All right, y'all. So, y'all, everybody know, that Emily get her nails done. But we'll talk about why they ain't done this time. Okay? So, anywho, what I have here is I got $290 that I'm gonna stuff today, y'all. So this is low ink. This is low cash stuffing, y'all. Here's my first binder. This is my everyday cash envelopes, y'all. These envelopes are janky, but I'm doing pretty much a no spend right now, and I don't have any extra money for envelopes, stickers, labels, binders. I'm not spending no money on those types of things because I'm doing a no spend. My top priority going into this new year is to pay off these debts that I have. I racked up a lot of debt at the end of last year. So first envelope is gas. Look at my poor little label. And I know a couple of you guys asked me if I have a P.O. box, and I do not have a P.O. box. Neither can I afford a P.O. box right now. I really appreciate you guys that want to send things to me. But right now, the P.O. box is out of the makings. And actually, I just want to tell you guys, P.O. boxes have went up a lot since the early 2000s. I had a P.O. box in 2004-ish, and I paid $35 for 3 months. Now P.O. boxes are much more than that. So, no, it's just something I cannot fit in my budget currently because I have a extra bill on me right now, which is my storage building that I had to rent to house some of my stuff while I'm doing this temporary move. And so that storage building is costing me an extra $100 a month now. So it's just not something that I can fit in the budget, but I will try in the future. So gas has nothing. Gas will be getting $80 for 2 weeks. So all of my stuffings are for 2 weeks, y'all. I get paid on the 15th and the 30th of the month. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, and 80. I'm actually filming this on Saturday. So I get paid on Monday, but it came in. I mean, I'm filming this on a Sunday. I get paid tomorrow, but my money actually came in the bank on Saturday. Okay, so what we have here is, and I know the lighting is funky, y'all. So there's 20, 40, 60, and 80. We got $80 there. And next time I might try to open the blinds to see if I can kind of fix the lighting. But I don't have any proper clothes on, so I can't do that this morning. But anyway, gas got 80. Laundry, I do not have washing machine and dryer hookup in my apartment. And so laundry is receiving laundry is going to receive $20, and that's $10 per week. So here is $20. I should have got 2 tens for this, but I'll probably get change while I go out today. I'm getting ready to go grocery shopping in a few minutes, so I'll try to make some change for this. Okay, groceries will be receiving, girl, y'all, look at this. We're gonna make it do what it do. I had to cut the top off of this envelope because these little plastic things, after a while, they'll fall off, and I couldn't get in the envelope, so I just cut the entire top off. Okay, so let's see. Groceries gets 100. Y'all, let's talk about these groceries, y'all. We ain't getting nothing. I ain't gonna get too much with this $100, but I do plan on doing a separate video today showing what I actually get with the $100 today. I'm gonna go to a couple of different stores to stretch this $100 for 2 weeks. Okay, Ashton is my daughter. She has nothing in her envelope. My little Ashton is going to get $20. This is going to be the start of her money for her towards her getting her hair professionally braided again. So she has $20 in there for that. Myself, that's Emily, which is myself, have nothing. And I will not be getting anything. And that goes to talk about these nails, child. These nails, I usually do $70 every other week. I mean, every 2 weeks. So I spent about $140 a month on my fingernails. Okay, so I decided, because I am in debt, that I can no longer afford this. This was a self-care and a luxury to me. And my ultimate goal is to pay these debts off. So I decided that I am no longer going to get my fingernails done. Y'all, I know they is so raggedy. They are janky. I talk about self-love and self-care on my channel. But honestly, y'all, this debt is weighing on me. And I prefer to just take my nails off and go without getting my nails done for a while. I think I will treat myself as a reward for my birthday, which is in July, and we're still in January, to get my nails done then. But until July, I will not be getting my nails done. So Emily will not be receiving anything. Okay. Wah, wah, wah. But the most responsible thing for me to do is to work on me paying off these debts that I have. Okay. So household has some pennies in here. We got some brownies in here. And I'm going to add $20 into household for household items. I need some paper plates. I need some foil. I need some dish liquid and a couple other things that I need here for the household. So household has 20. Dining out. So dining out will receive $20. All right, this is low, y'all, because I usually get maybe 30, but dining out is only going to get 20. With a family of 2, it's just me and my daughter. If she wants to go to McDonald's, I get a combo, she get a combo. That wipes this $20 bill out. Wendy's, it costs about $12 for us to get 2 biggie bags, have a little change left. But eating out is very expensive now, so we don't eat out that often. And I've been eating and cooking mostly at home. And so, yeah, this is just for a little treat for me and Ashton. So, dining out received $20. Okay. Miscellaneous won't receive anything, but miscellaneous has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It has $17 in miscellaneous. And miscellaneous is basically a category for all my unbudgeted items. Yeah. So anything that comes up that I didn't budget for will come out of miscellaneous. Hopefully I don't have any unbudgeted items for the next 2 weeks because your girl is on a very tight budget. It is rent paycheck. And what I mean by rent paycheck is my rent for February came out of this paycheck. My rent was $463. It's so low because I live in income-based housing. They base my income upon what I make, and so that means my rent is $463, and I have to pay for aftercare for my daughter for 3 weeks. That's for after-school care. That is $35 a week. So I'm paying for 3 weeks this time because I get paid. So that's $105 for that. And then I had storage. I had to pay for the storage building, which is basically $100 a month. And then I had 2 credit cards that I had to pay for. So it didn't leave me much money to stuff. And so that's that. Birthdays. Birthday has 26 cents. I am not going to add anything into birthdays. Fun has nothing. We ain't having no fun no time soon. Just being honest with you guys. Debt. So debt will be receiving $10. And my debt envelope, my slider fell off as well. This will be going into debt. I can send this to any kind of creditor or whatever, or if it's in collections or something. I'm going to send this $10 to them to put towards my debt. Or I'm going to take this $10 and just put an extra $10 on one of my credit cards that I owe money on. Haven't decided yet, but it's going into the debt category. Okay, so that's that, you guys. That's my cash envelopes. So over here in my sinking fund binder, sinking fund binder has no money, y'all. This is completely empty. Okay, so before anybody asks, the binder comes from the Bean Rad shop. Okay, so I wiped out my entire emergency fund, y'all. I have nothing in my emergency fund. That is where this last 20 is going. So we are starting our $1,000 emergency fund over. I will be putting $20 in there. My next category is vacations. It has nothing. Housing. Housing is my house fund. Now, housing has nothing in the envelope, but I do have an account here at a local bank where I do keep my house fund money at, and I do not disclose the amount because it is a significant amount that I am not willing to share right now, and not per se for you strangers, but because I might have some people that personally know me that watch my channel, and I don't want to disclose the amount to them. So I am not going to add anything into my house fund. It says housing, but it's really my home savings fund. This is my number one goal besides paying off paying off debt for the year. Okay? Medical has nothing. Car savings has nothing. I will be using my entire refund this year to fund car savings. Okay, so I have a 2007 Kia Sportage, has about 215,000 miles on it. The engine or the car is starting to tick. I know that something is going to go sooner or later, so I'm preparing myself for that. So my entire income tax will be going to this, and I'll do a separate video on that later on, but it will be going to this. I might have an additional little bit left over, and that will be going to debts. Okay, so have you guys filed your taxes yet? I've already did my taxes. Y'all, taxes this year look a little bit different. I made a little bit more, but I also are getting a less amount. So we're gonna make it do what it do this year. But yeah, we'll talk about that in what I did with my tax money video, which will be coming soon, February. Okay. Car maintenance. Car maintenance is for my current car. I have nothing in there. I will be adding to this very soon. Summer activities, I have nothing in here. I will be adding to this very soon as well. I have to start getting up money for Ashton to go to camp this summer. Okay, back to school, I will start adding to this in February as well. Okay, and then Christmas has nothing. I don't fund Christmas until about November because I don't buy for anybody but my daughter. And honestly, I wish that I could afford to give to everybody, but in my low income situation, I realized that I don't have it. I don't go in debt for it. And that's just that. So my main priority at Christmas time is my daughter. And that was my cash stuffing today, you guys. So do you guys have any questions or anything? Please leave them down in the comment bar. Yeah, so like we talked about these nails, y'all. I'm going back to Nubville. I know a lot of people say learn how to do your nails yourself or buy press-ons. I have a special situation with my nails. They grow weird, they grow funny, they grow upward. I was a nail biter for years. I got my nails done for over 3 years. And so I'm just going to go back to the basics of just having really short nails. You know, I'm going to get them back healthy from having the false nails on. But I really wanted to just talk to you guys about that because, yes, over here, you know, last year I went through my period of depression. And so this was just, you know, something that I was doing for myself over the last few years just to, you know, make myself happy, make myself feel like I was able to do something for myself, just self-care. But I realized that now times have changed. Inflation has hit big time, you guys. So getting nails or affording nails are a luxury now. And the prices of nail salons have went up because they're paying more for their products. They're charging more for their services. Not only that, but groceries have went up. And honestly, I'm having to add a little extra to my grocery fund at times. So that means I have to cut somewhere else in the budget, which meant bye bye for these nails. And I'll be back soon with, I'll be back, later this year with my nails done and stuff that I feel like YouTube concentrates on the aesthetics of things. And over here, y'all, this is a low income channel. It's nice to have nice nails. It's nice to have nice things. But when you're living on a lower income, you have to prioritize things. So I realized that I need to cut the nails and start prioritizing some other things. They say we're going into a recession. Some people say we're already in a recession. I say things are getting hard and times are getting hard, y'all. So I know what I have to do for my budget. And that was just one thing that I needed to do, was to cut the nails. And I do have a few that's still on, but I'm actually trying to grow them a little bit, grow them up a little bit, and then I'm going to get them off, opposed to just soaking them off, because I feel like the soaking actually damages the natural nail a little bit more. So yeah, and I'm not a nail technician or nothing, so don't hold me to that. But I felt like for myself, the soaking process was damaging my nails a little bit more than me just letting them grow up and grow off by themselves. Okay? But yeah, so how y'all doing in y'all finances? Are y'all maintaining? Is things getting a little hard for you? Are things getting tight? Is your grocery budget getting a little bit larger? Is your gas getting a little bit larger? I think they say here our gas is starting to go back up again. I don't pay attention because I don't really go that many places, as well as I just don't pay attention to the gas price. I know I gotta have it, so I put it in there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out in these streets in a minute, y'all. I'm gonna go to a local store here. It's a local grocery store here. It's called Quality Foods. I'm gonna go there and get about $25 worth of meat to go with what I already have. And before I go grocery shopping, y'all, I always shop my pantry. So I'm gonna shop my pantry and see what I have first. And I'm just going to go in the store and get stuff to add on to what I already have. Okay, so then I have meat already. I think I got about 6 packs of meat. I'm gonna go to Quality Foods, get me $25 more worth of meat. I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and get me some snacks. I'm gonna go to Walmart and pick up some staples, and then I'm going to go to Aldi's and pick up some salad and maybe some coffee and a couple of other staple items that I need in my grocery. Okay, so and then I'm gonna go to I'm gonna also get some household items from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys everything that I bought. So remember, I have a $100 grocery budget, and then I got a $20 household budget. So I'll be back to show you guys what it is that I was able to buy with $120. Okay. So yeah, so stay tuned for that video. I'm trying to get my videos up, y'all. I'm trying to get this thing together. I know we talked about this monetization, working on it. It's not really a top priority of mine because of my financial situation with me living in income-based housing and having to report every piece of income. It may or may not be worth it, but we will cross that bridge when it comes. If I can get around it without, but anyway, we'll cross that bridge when it comes about the monetization. P.O. Box, like I said, can't afford it right now. So I won't have it. I appreciate you guys for trying to send me stuff, but it's just not in the budget right now. Y'all, this budget is real over here now. This is the real deal. I don't have any side hustles or anything coming in right now. Will I take on some side hustles in the future? I don't know, because like I said, I live in an income-based housing. I have to report that income, and it makes my rent go up. And it may not be worth my rent going up if I'm not bringing in enough to see, to break even, basically, y'all. So the side hustles that I need are the ones that basically are underneath the table, where it's not gonna be traceable, or exact. So it's not gonna be traceable. So, some people may feel a certain way about that, but me living on an income, low income, me living in low income housing, the goal is to get out of housing. And so I'm trying to become self-efficient here, self-sufficient, to get out of housing. So I need to be doing what I can to get money to get out of this situation. So, some people are comfortable living in low income housing. And I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I don't want y'all to think that I'm not grateful for having housing. I am. But my goal is to become more self sufficient. So I don't receive food stamps anymore. I used to receive food stamps. So I become self sufficient in that area. I still get subsidized housing, which is where I live at, in public housing in the projects, whatever you want to call it. It is called projects, y'all. I know sometimes that word offends people, but it is called project based housing, and we call it the projects, because that's what it is. Um, and some people call it low income housing because that's what it is. They monitor every little piece of income you having coming in. They want to know about it, and they want to monitor it. And I don't blame them, because they don't want people that can afford to live somewhere else living here. So, like I said, the things that I do it to try to get out of housing. But I don't want to make things harder on me to move out of housing if I'm bringing in more extra income that's traceable. So, like I said, I need things that's not traceable to save towards getting out. And it's a shame that I have to say that, but systematically, I would say that the system is built for people to stay on the system. It's not made for us they don't even make it for us to get off the system. So, I don't talk politics and stuff over here on my channel, but I will say this: in the future, going forward, the presidents need to reevaluate these government programs to actually move us off of getting off of them, which means they need to put plans in place to help people get off of these programs and not try to keep us on them. So what I am saying is I am trying to become self-sufficient, to try to move myself away from getting government help. Okay? So currently at this moment, I'm working the job that I'm working. I don't have no plans of going back to school. I do have a degree. I hold that degree. I have no plans of using it for my own personal reasons. I have no plans of going back to school for my own personal reasons. I will pick up additional side hustles in the future, but right now I am working with what I have. And like I said, I have my half of my down payment in place for housing. I'm just not going to disclose the amount, but I will tell you I have half of that. So I am making the sacrifices that I need to make to move myself from housing. So, and one of those sacrifices is to remove my fingernails that I spend $140 on per month. I am going to take that money and pay down my debts. Okay? So yeah, we'll do a separate debt video, okay? Because your girl paid down debts like the last 2 years. They quickly ran themselves back up because I just didn't have enough money. I got hospitalized. My car broke down last year. It was a number of things that put me back in debt. But I am going to try once again to pay those debts down. So because I'm trying to move from housing. Me personally, credit is important to me right now. Just trying to get myself out of public housing. I know Dave Ramsey followers. Dave Ramsey say credit is not important. You can get a house without credit. But for someone that lives in project-based housing, that is not a true statement. because I'll never be able to save up the amount of money that I need for a house. Okay, so someone like me, credit is important. Okay, so yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did do a little bit extra rambling at the end, but I just wanted you guys to know that it's real out here, and I try to keep it as real as possible over here on my channel. I don't disclose everything about me, and it's okay that I don't disclose everything to you guys, because us YouTubers need to have a sense of privacy in a certain way. Okay, but I do try to share as much as I can for those that may be in need or just need some transparency. Okay, I do want to say one thing before I go. I where I'm at now, I will not be housing a lot of cash in my home. And I'm going to just say this to you guys. I am in a cash stuffing group on Facebook, and one of the young ladies was actually, she had multiple binders. I mean, I think she had about 5 or 6 binders, and she was housing a lot of money in her home, and her home was broken into, and her binders were taken, y'all. They took her binders. So I'm going to say, for the safety and your safety, do not keep a lot of cash in your home or on your body or in your presence. Don't do it, you guys. That's just my take on it, because she may or may not ever get that money back, and it could be covered under her home protection or her renters insurance or something like that. It may or may not be covered, but if it's not covered, she's taking a loss. So I do recommend for you guys to get some prop money. I do have some prop money here. This is prop money here that I purchased off Amazon. I got different denominations up to 100. But I'm going to say prop money is good to use in place of real money if you want to represent what you have in the bank. I choose to personally save my money in the bank now. Where I live at, I don't live in the best neighborhood, and I would never keep a large amount of money in my home. I did previously, and I realized that was a mistake. So now I'll be doing my saving challenges and stuff. I will be adding those to my accounts instead of keeping it in my home, because when someone comes in your home and they see cash and they take your money, they may or may not come back in the future, because they know that you are the type of person to have cash in your home. So be careful out there, you guys. Protect yourself. Okay? All right. Thank you guys for watching my videos. And I appreciate you. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.